Guys, and welcome back to the Wolfpack. Today we've got a new video and we're going to be giving you our thoughts on the January transfer window and a sort of overview of what happened in it. I think we all knew coming into this video what Wolves needed. I think we needed a few more players to bolster up that squad, but unfortunately, arguably, that squad has become weaker, with Adama Traore leaving on a loan with an option to buy to Barcelona of around €30 million, and Chiquinho joining from Portuguese club Estoril on a £5 million deal. But, you know, I think it was always going to be a tough window to get players. January always is, but especially when you're looking for those high-quality players that Wolves are, you're going to have to pay top dollar for them. And I think that a lot of fans are annoyed that we didn't bring in anyone of significance. But I think it is a better transfer window than you think. I think it's just other teams around us bringing in better players, which is obviously frustrating because it slims our chances of getting a nice place in the league in Europe. We've got to keep up. But I think overall it wasn't too bad. Adama Traore looked like he wasn't going to sign a new deal. It looks like we're going to get around €30 million out of him eventually, which is a good deal. We also bought Hwang Chan on a permanent signing for €12 million. And we bought Hayao Kawabi for around £500,000 from Grasshoppers, and he's been loaned back there in the season. And we also got Young Sam Bin from South Korea, the 19-year-old winger who's been dubbed as a Korean Mbappe. However, he has also gone on loan to Grasshoppers. And there are more loan outgoings as well, the likes of Ryan Giles and Dion Sanderson, who were recalled at the start of the window, going to Blackburn and QPR respectively. And obviously the only major incoming, first team incoming you could say, is Chiquinho. And obviously, I think we've got to talk about the Adama Traore deal, because a lot of people said we'll easily get $30 million from the summer. It's worth keeping. But I think the guarantee of a possible £30 million for Adama Traore is good for Wolves, especially considering in the summer he will be entering the final 12 months of his deal. And if he didn't sign that contract, you know, he could have walked on a free and begun talks next January. I think Chiquinho only for people was quite underwhelming. I think we needed a midfielder, a defender, and perhaps a striker. I think there were lots of opportunities in the market to go in there. Players such as Divock Origi and Aaron Ramsey were both available for fairly reasonable prices, although they're not particularly Fossen signings. I think they would have really bolstered the squad and helped us out. But that did not happen in the end, and as I say, Chiquinho was brought in, and he looks like a fairly skillful player, but he's not going to be first team, and I think that is what annoyed people. As for my thoughts, as I say, I don't think it was an awful window, but I do think that it could have been better. But I think with retrospective view of what other teams in and around us have been doing, you know, Tottenham, they brought in Bentancur and Dejan Kulusevski, both from Juventus. But yeah, I don't think it was terrible. We didn't lose any particularly huge players, obviously, other than Adama Traore. But the good thing is we kept Paul Neves, which was the main thing. I didn't think he was going to go in January, but the fact that he hasn't is a big boost, because without him, I do not know where we would be this season. But I've tried to give sort of an overview of the January transfer window there. A bit of a strange one. Nothing really came to fruition, whether it was anything there at all in the first place. But let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on the window? Did you think it was a good one? Did you think it was a bad one? Give me a rating in the comments, and I'll see you next time.